Well, today, the Queensland Government formally expanded its Disaster Reconstruction Authority established after January's floods to include the state's cyclone devastation. And it's named a senior Townsville police officer to head the cyclone recovery. It'll be a long haul for many small communities between Townsville and Cairns, a region which thrives on agriculture and tourism. To make matters worse, people have been charged with looting over the weekend in areas affected by the cyclone. Hamish Fitzsimmons reports from North Queensland.
The business end of reconstructing far north Queensland got underway in earnest today at a community cabinet meeting in Airlie Beach. The authority, set up after January's floods, will now be expanded to include areas hit by Cyclone Yasi.
Reconstructing North Queensland entirely out of a Brisbane office means that we won't have the on-the-ground understanding that we necessarily need. Chief Superintendent Mike Keating, who's currently based in Townsville, will take up the position for the new coordinator of North Queensland's reconstruction.
While the structural damage was limited in Townsville, parts of the city remain without power tonight, and a lack of equipment has seen the Army getting back to basics when clearing the debris.
We haven't got enough chainsaws. It's a simple fact all over Townsville. Army only has so many chainsaws, so we're doing all we can.
Any chainsaws at hand are quickly blunted, so it's back to the axes. Adding insult to the psychological injuries of the devastation, looters moved in after the storm. Several shops in Townsville were broken into, including this Japanese restaurant. Thieves stole a tit bowl, a crime which shocked the owner.
If everybody suffer from the cyclone, and then if it's cyclone damaged here, I gave up and I can accept that, but human do that, I can't believe it.
6 people have so far been charged with stealing offences in Townsville alone, and the police officer who'll head the Reconstruction Authority for North Queensland says looting is a terrible crime.
There's an increase in penalty for people who are caught and convicted of this offence. They face a period of up to 10 years in jail. It's very disappointing. It's disheartening for business owners and families, and it reduces confidence.
Over the weekend, what frustrated the clean-up effort in the aftermath of the cyclone was the lack of access to the most severely damaged towns further north.
Now, I've done the right thing and sat and found accommodation with my kids and everything else, and they said, you're right to get through to Ingham. So I come, and I'm not. I'm running out of money. I've got $10 cash left.
While the roads have now reopened, authorities want people to be understanding of the many hurdles still to come.
We're doing everything we can to support people getting back to their communities, back to their homes, back to a position where they can sort out their business. We'd ask them to be patient. We understand that it's frustrating.
Emergency warnings ensured people were well prepared for the cyclone, but damage to the local economy, reliant entirely on agriculture and tourism, is still being assessed. This is Australia's biggest banana growing region. The crops have been flattened, and shops which cater to the once booming tourist trade, like this fishing and camping store, don't know when they'll be back on their feet.
Certainly in our case at home, we did prepare very well, and it was still really difficult. Unfortunately, this is the kind of thing that you just can't prepare for at all. The roof, everything, all the struts and everything are gone. So, yeah, it's a bit devastating.
For Christina Harry and her partner Rolly Newton, the cyclone has closed their business after 34 years of hard work. But they've vowed to have the Open for Business sign up as soon as they can.
I think the town will get rebuilt relatively quickly because everyone's got stuck into it, and we knew it was coming. The fact that it was coming still didn't prepare us for the absolute intensity of it, and it was just so frightening. It really was.
Hamish Fitzsimmons, Late Line.